Good day, people of the internet. Today, I'm going to be discussing some things you might want to do to prepare for Heart of Thorns and the Heart of Thorns pre-patch, which is going to introduce the hero point system instead of our current skill point system. So this is a list of things that I've gathered up that I think we should be doing, as well as I've heard from other people, which I agree with. So right off the bat, have a level 80 character at the ready. This is kind of a no-brainer. All of the Heart of Thorns content will be for level 80s. You also might want to have a level 80 Solvari, because we've heard from Colin over at ArenaNet that Solvari characters are going to have a very interesting start to Heart of Thorns, and they're going to get an extra piece of content. So if you want to see what that is, you might want to have a Solvari ready. And currently, since we're in this kind of lull for content with Guild Wars 2, this opens up a perfect time for us to do the rest of the things on the list, which is, in my suggestion, do Silver Waste and Dry Top achievements, because currently that's the highest level area, one of the highest level areas, that provides a lot of rewards, and people are doing them. Once Heart of Thorns comes, a lot of people might be leaving Dry Top and Silver Waste to go to the Maguma jungle, well, the far western Maguma jungle, and then those places will become a little more barren, and we won't be having... You'll have a little bit harder time getting some of those achievements. And also, and going along with this is, if you're working on your luminescent armor, you should be trying to get that done before Heart of Thorns as well. And also, I should mention, as of this recording, we do not have a date yet for the content patch for the hero points or Heart of Thorns yet. You should also be trying to finish all your achievements in Living World Season 2. Skill points. With the pre-Heart of Thorns patch, which is getting all of the hero point stuff, you might want to have some skill points at the ready. Like, the skill point challenge is done. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can either have no skill points done, so you can experience the hero point challenge from scratch and see how it operates. Have at least 65 skill point challenges done, so you have all the base stats for the hero point system already done. That'll be your main 5 trait lines and the utility skills that we currently have in game associated with them. Or you can go for all the skill points done. You'll have a bunch of extra skill points that will get converted into the Mystic Forge currency, and you will have extra hero points in theory that you can spend on other stuff, including your new mastery system, including the new mastery trait line. Another thing you might want to get done, which kind of goes along with the achievements and Silver Wastes and Dry Top, is get your reward tracks done in player versus player, mainly the Silver Waste one. The Silver Waste reward track is a one-time reward track. Getting it done gets you a lot of rewards, and actually the end chest can get you some Mystic Clovers and Obsidian Shards. Otherwise, get some reward tracks done. Have a bunch of stuff ready for when Heart of Thorns launches. By that I mean have gold at the ready, have some karma, maybe gems, and also do some cleaning right now in your inventories and your bank. With Heart of Thorns launches, we're going to get a lot of items, and also when that launches will be close to the holidays, which means you're going to get more items. So just having all those currencies at the ready to buy those items that you really want during the Heart of Thorns, and to have inventory space at the ready is a good thing. Have your tier 6 mats ready for the new legendaries, or the new legendary system, just to have that at the ready, so it's just like, hey, the new system's up, I've got my new precursor for this new weapon, and I can make it. For those of you who are wanting to get your Revenants all ready, have exotic equipment ready for the Revenant when it finally hits level 80. You might not want to get all the base equipment, like a full set of Zerkers for your equipment. For the Revenant, you might just want to get the raw currencies for that armor. So have Karma at the ready for Cathedral armor down in Ore, or dungeon tokens ready for that. Anything you can think of. Also, while we're in this little lull, you might want to do Personal Story at this point, because there's nothing else really to do, and if you haven't done Personal Story, this is a good time to do it. Hall of Monuments. If you've not done that yet, this is a good time. There's nothing new coming out in Guild Wars 2, aside from betas. this gives you a perfect time to go back into Guild Wars 1 and try and get your Hall of Monuments done if you have not done that yet. And otherwise, just do your usual stuff you would do in the lull. So that'd be like crafting, player versus player, exploring, and doing achievements. And on that note of crafting, you might want to have someone up to level 500 crafting, just so when you get into Heart of Thorns, there'll be recipes for that ascended crafting and you don't have to do a whole bunch of waiting. That's just my suggestion. So if you enjoyed the video, hit like, comment, subscribe, hit me up on the Twitters and the comment section below, and have a day.